Hi, everybody. I'm just Chris today. I'm not sure where Miriam is. She's supposed to be doing water aerobics, but I think she might have gone back to sleep, which is fine. I'm Chris. I'm one of the co-founders, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the little bell icon. That way you'll get notified when we go live and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, who knows? Maybe she's on her way, or maybe she's asleep, which would actually be really good if she was asleep, right? Anyway, Lynn says, where are you? Talking to the other people. Jen says, good morning, everyone. John is here. He's literally on the other side of the wall. Sharon says, watching from Dental in Florida. I just left Joe and Rachel. They were finishing up right when I started. Joe was on it. Visual Keto says, howdy y'all. Lynette is here. So is Betsy. Visual Keto says, new breakfast place just made points with me. Real butter on the table for coffee and other stuff. Nice. Dr. Matrey is here. So is Sherry. Rick Wynn says, good morning, fam. Shauna says, good morning, Chris and Mountains. They look great. I found Miriam. She's here. Jackie's here. So is Emmy. Lynn says, just left Joe and Rachel too. Kathy says, good morning. Blaine, the Keto Klingon, is here. Says, good greetings, Keto Warriors. Have to put on your microphone.
Okay.
But your phone's underneath, on top of it. Okay. Kel is here. So is Joanne. Wishing everyone had a great day from Flagstaff, Arizona. Here, hold on a second. There you go.
Okay.
Now you're Miriam.
Miriam.
Whoops. There we go. Let's see. Jennifer is here as well. S-Cash says, hello. Nan's here. T. Jones says, how do you keep the keto flu away?
Oh, have electrolytes.
Specifically sodium. We are too far over. There we go. The cleaning people always move the chairs. They're always in some wonky spot. So but get enough sodium and you should not experience keto flu.
Yep. You don't have to have fancy electrolytes. If you want to, you can buy our electrolytes, which I appreciate. But you can put salt in your water.
Yep.
You can
or salt
put
your
salt
food.
on your food. Lots of salt.
We had smoked wings yesterday that just had salt on them because my mom does not do any pepper of any kind.
Yep. You can also try dill pickle juice or chicken broth sometimes too. Like those are salty things.
Sheila's here. Brenda says good morning.
Hi, Brenda.
Cindy says good morning,
Hi,
everyone.
Sheila.
Having Butterfinger shake for breakfast.
Yes.
Jen says thanks for supporting the Keto Ohio meetup this weekend. It was epic.
Nice. I'm so glad you guys went.
I didn't even know that was happening until I got notifications that it had already happened. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Did we support that? Yes, we did. Okay, good.
Good job, us. Well, that's got your back.
Yeah. Joanne says wishing everyone a great day from Flagstaff, Arizona.
Yeah, have a
It
great
looks
day
like Becky is
too.
here. So is Holly and
Holly.
Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Gina says morning, everyone. How y'all doing this Miriam morning?
So good. I'm having a good day, actually. I just got in from water aerobics, and I would have been on time, but I got out of the driveway and down the street and realized my watch was still on the charger. So I went back for it, and that's why I was a few minutes.
Did you find the transfer chair that my dad left this morning?
I sure did.
Okay, good.
Good thing I left my watch at home so that I could see that chair.
Oh, okay.
Because I pulled back in the driveway and I'm like, there's a wheelchair. I think that shouldn't be on the sidewalk.
Yep. Well, Susan B is here. Emmy says, there she is. Hi, Mary.
Hello.
Platte River Keo says, good morning, friends. Happy extended tax. Oh, is it today the?
Oh, wow,
okay.
wow.
2021 is finally over today for us accountants. Rick Wynn says, love your earrings, Miriam.
Thank you.
Mary T says, love visiting you all at Keto Chow. Hi, Miriam.
I
Betsy
know,
says, any
so
idea
fun.
on
I
why I
miss
get
you
little
already.
bites of something in my yogurt? I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe it wasn't mixed all the way. I don't know.
Jackie says, just tried Noosh pancakes and put snickerdoodle pudding in a few of them. It was so good. Let's see. Kellen, Michigan says, I just tried Keto Chow eggnog yesterday, and it's my new favorite flavor.
Yay!
H. Cooper, the Crafty Book, says, I got my first Keto Chow subscription order this week. Loving the caramel macchiato in my shake. In my coffee, sorry. Stacy's here from New Jersey.
Hi, Stacy.
Mary Tusa says, yeah, keto flu is from all the water inflammation going down the toilet. Need to replace that salt. That is right.
Yeah, it just leaves you.
Stacy had snickerdoodle this morning as well.
Nice. I'm going to have gingerbread in a minute.
Kathy had blueberry pie for breakfast.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, yeah. Jennifer says, are there any Keto Chow flavors without xanthan gum? I'm allergic to it, unfortunately. I haven't read it. Unfortunately, no. All of them have some xanthan gum in there to thicken it up and make it more like a shake. So,
That's
unfortunately, all of them have it. The egg white protein and the electrolytes are the only products we have that don't have any xanthan gum at all.
That's right.
Shelda says, good morning. Tried pumpkin spice over the weekend. It was so good.
Nice.
May have to get another big bag.
It's a good idea.
Vera says, hello, Utah kids.
Hi.
Let's see. Rita says, hello all. Blaine is saving up for a huge gingerbread order.
That's a good idea.
Let's see.
I don't
Jackie
know how
says,
many we
morning,
have
Lynette.
left.
Alan's
Left
here. Lynn says, my phone is being weird again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Weird
Restart.
Judy says, I made it. I had to finish 2 crazy ketos. I've noticed when I'm watching a live stream, that's when people always come in and try to talk to me. So I pause it so that I can devote attention to them. And then when they're gone, I'm like, now I'm behind.
Sorry.
So what you do is you click on the little gear
circle
and change the playback speed to 1.25x.
So they talk really fast.
They do talk fast, but you eventually catch up, and then you're at the right time.
Well, that's a good idea. I had not thought to do that.
It's also helpful when you need to go to the bathroom in the middle of watching a live stream. You just pause it.
Okay, and come back.
And then come back. Bluegrass Girl is here, says, any idea when the base powder will be back, or is it impacted by the acacia gum? It's impacted by the acacia gum issue. I'm not sure when it's going to be back in stock, unfortunately. Dr. Maitreya says, I'm doing 30 days beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, and I miss my Keto Chow hot cereal or custard.
Oh, that's sad.
Meg says hello from work.
Hey, hi.
So she's not Little House in the country. She's Little Work in the country,
Right
or the
now,
big city.
Today she is.
Let's see. Denise says hello from Texas.
Hi, Denise.
Let's see. Craig says, good morning. Are the soups made the same way as the normal shakes? So you can.
Yep.
You can mix them up with warm water with a whisk in an open container. You can mix them up cold and just shake them and then heat them afterwards. There are instructions on the package that show you how to do it, and we have instructions, videos on our website that show how to do it too. My personal favorite way to do it is to just mix them up the same way you do the shakes, with warm water and butter, melted butter, and then heat them to the appropriate level of hotness.
I like to make them into other things, like chaffles.
Yeah, you like to cook with them. Actually, we have the savory stuff as chaffles more than anything else. Ready, Set, Keto tried the pumpkin sausage soup.
I know.
They didn't think it was going to be as good as it was, and it was.
Really good. It's really good.
Don says, good morning. I'm so excited to have my very first Keto Chow creamy tonight.
Yay.
Oh,
What flavor are you doing?
it's a whole new world.
Kay had a creamy this morning.
She had one this morning? Oh. I made her one of the natural strawberry that were in the freezer
Oh, that's the one that she
on
was having then.
Sunday.
Oh, just kidding.
Sunday.
Sunday. Either that or you mixed one up. Somebody
No,
used
today I
the creamy
did not.
today. I heard it in the morning,
Okay.
being loud.
Sherry says, I made the sausage pumpkin soup this weekend. My non-keto son loves
Yes, Sherry, I'm so glad.
it. Sean says, I can't listen to it that fast.
I know, drives me crazy.
Susan says, I have a meeting every Monday during the 2KK stream. I always listen at 1.5 speed when I get back to the live
You
stream.
guys are so smart.
I
never thought
I
to
can
do
listen
that.
to it at higher speed, but I have to devote attention to it. Like, anyway.
Otherwise, you miss half the words.
Yep.
I see.
Cindy says, I made a Keto Chow drop biscuits for the first time a couple days ago. So good. May have to get a big bag of savory chicken now.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yep.
We're going to do biscuits and gravy for one of our breakfasts next week.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have to put that in my brain to bring chicken soup so we can do it.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to Yellowstone next week. So we were planning out the menu with my parents. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out.
Yeah.
Rebecca says, I always work mail carrier during the lives and miss quite a bit from stop and go deliveries. Thank you, Chris, for teaching me how not to miss anything.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it'll stay at the higher speed until you get caught up. Sometimes it stays at the higher speed if you pause it again, but you may have to change it again. Don says, I'm usually taking care of my father-in-law Monday mornings doing the live, but my brother-in-law's in town, so I got the morning off. Look at you.
Yes, nice.
Jackie says, which kiddos are coming on the cruise? Max, Ruth,
And Sam.
Just those 3.
Halvesies.
Carrie Brown's here.
Hi, Carrie.
Let's see. Blaine says, so she had a Keto Chow ice cream sundae. Yes.
Right. Yep,
I
she
did. I did put some peanuts into her natural strawberry creamy. I figured she would like
She
it.
probably liked it. Oh, guess what I made this weekend? Meatballs. I used one of the recipes from our site. It's sweet and sour meatballs. I had never tried
I'm
that
not
one
pulling it up,
before.
sorry.
And it was really good. Although it took forever because I made like 5 pounds or 10 pounds. It wasn't 10 pounds, right? It was like 7 pounds of meat.
Okay.
And I put it in an ice cream scoop and made little balls. And they took forever, but they were delicious, which made me happy because my kids have a relationship with already store-bought meatballs. And so I was ready for them to be disappointed, but they weren't. It was a miracle.
So Mary wanted to know how we make Keto Chow for the creamy. I just did a Google search for Keto Chow creamy and went to the videos tab. This video right here.
Hey, so we're going to be making some Ninja Creamy.
Pause.
No.
There it goes. Shows how I like to make it, how Miriam likes to make it, the different ways that you can do it. I answer questions from the future. So
Questions from the future.
anyway, just show how you mix it up. But if you search for Keto Chow Creamy on YouTube, you'll find serious keto talking about how he does it, all that sort of stuff.
I have a video too.
And it does, she said it mix up powdery and needs several respins. So we push the light ice cream button twice and
It
then
seems to do a
respin
good
like
job.
once.
Or not even that much.
Yeah. Let's see. Carrie says Yellowstone is my happy place.
It is. It's so pretty there. It's going to be freezing cold, but
It is.
we're
It's
excited
supposed to
just
snow
be
on
together.
Saturday.
Yay.
Like snow like,
Should we
and then
bring our
snow
snow
on
pants?
Sunday.
No, it'll not stay snowed. We won't be able to play in it.
Christy says, can you make the savory chicken, the bag in the surprise box last month? I don't have control over time. I can't go back in time and do that, unfortunately. Shauna says, I made sausage, biscuits, and gravy for dinner last night.
That sounds
nice. Ella's here from Maryland. And Alyssa's here from Mississippi. And Alan says, I took the day off because I wanted to.
Heck
There you
yes.
go. Blaine says, that's a lot of meatballs. They were really good.
They're really good. And it did take us a couple days to go through them, but they're gone.
Bluegrass Girl says, Miriam, there's a really cool meatball board on Amazon. I'll send you the link. It makes like 20 at once.
What?
All right.
I want that.
Shauna says, I made Keto Chow drop biscuits, but added whole eggs, garlic powder, and cheddar cheese. An eighth cup of coconut flour and a half teaspoon more baking powder. I've if you want to use whole eggs, you just use fewer eggs. I think it calls for 4 egg whites, and instead you can just use like 2 whole eggs, but they don't turn out white.
Yeah. But I don't care if they're... And they're a little bit fluffier, too, if you use egg whites.
Blaine says, it's not freezing, it's brisk.
Yes, it is
John
brisk.
says, I subbed almond flour for the pork panko. Jackie says, that's a dirty 4-letter word, snow. Yes, I think snow.
Yeah.
We need so much snow. So much snow.
I did water aerobics, and it was 46 degrees outside.
Wow, wow, wow. Melody says,
walked home
good
in
morning. Chocolate warm
and
with
wet.
coconut oil was the perfect breakfast for a cold Ohio morning.
That does sound good.
Oh, no, Christy wants the savory chicken soup for next month.
Right.
Holly has already planned out what it is. So
I don't know what it is.
Gina says, can anyone see me?
I can see you.
Well, I can see you talking.
Hello.
Bonnie says, you have said that the big bags stay freshest in the original bag. Actually, no, they stay freshest if you put it in the freezer. In fact, we usually, for us, we take them out of those big bags and we put them into these storage containers.
Yeah, then the storage container kind of has like a seal on it so that
Yep.
it stores tighter.
And check this out. Let's see. Keto Chow zip.
Zipper. Here's a video of Chris playing with the zipper.
So, me showing how to get the powder out. It's like really simple. You take it and you flick it. Flick, 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 flick.
Sometimes it
and
still
it comes
doesn't
out.
work, especially if you had like a little bit of water on your hand, if it could have
Yep.
got any kind of moisture in there.
You can also take a, whatchamacallit,
Butter knife.
toothpick and get it out. But yeah, that's That's what we either keep them in the bag, but more often than not, we put them into a storage container. That way, it's a little easier to scoop. Let's see. Sean says, "Oh, fewer eggs. Yeah, that works." Annabella is here. Gina says, "Thank you. Phone problems." Lisa says, 1.5 cups unsweetened almond milk, 3 tablespoons of butter, a tablespoon of allulose, an eighth of a teaspoon of tarragon, 1 pack or scoop of Keto Chow makes 1 creamy pint.
Nice.
That's Alyssa's and John's recipe.
Awesome.
Alyssa on Joe and Rachel's live stream said, Keto Chow fanboy. So it might have been John.
It probably is.
Mike is here. Paul says, shared my Keto Chow Daily Minerals with my 5-week-old chicks.
Aww.
Maybe it's just because I'm chicken dad, but it seems they drank more enthusiastically. What I've always seen as far as adding electrolytes to your chicken's water is make sure that they have the option for plain water and electrolyte water, and they will self-select. So that way they don't get too much, they don't get too little. So if they, oh, see, it's John.
Yeah.
I thought it was Alyssa. I'm so glad I didn't make that mistake.
Yeah, gosh.
Oh, so what do we got going on today?
Pumpkin carving.
Oh, yeah, we are going to go pumpkin carving. You're going to go pick them all up so that we can actually not spend 3 hours picking pumpkins.
That's part of the experience.
It is part of the experience.
We're choosing to have the carving be the experience this time instead of the picking.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's see. The scuba dive.
The scuba dive is not anything to do with pumpkins. Upcoming events.
Where is it? Where is it?
Are you going to show everybody?
Trips local.
You're not sharing.
I am sharing.
Oh. Join us for our annual underwater pumpkin carving contest.
In Blue Lake. Bring your own gutted pumpkin and carving tools.
What the? I bet fish will come over if you're carving pumpkins under the water.
And they're gutted, but isn't that hilarious?
That is really funny. That seems really dangerous.
Let's scuba dive and carve pumpkins, right?
What day is it?
It's on the, everything is happening on the 29th.
That's funny.
Jackie says I need to find some containers for mine. I feel like half my pantry is Keto Chow, and large bags of pumpkin and gingerbread come tomorrow. Hopefully 4 pumpkin later this year. I
actually really like having them in the containers because it looks pretty.
Okay.
And when things look pretty, it makes me happy.
Blaine says lock and lock cereal containers are great for Keto Chow. Yep.
Yes.
John says that sounds fun. John says no way that exists.
Right? That's so crazy.
Paul says thanks. I'll add it separately next time. Lynn says, oh my gosh, underwater pumpkin carving, let's do it.
I know. If we weren't coming home from our trip that day, I'd be like totally on that.
Don says we set one day to pick pumpkins and then set an entirely different day for our carving contest. My kids take it very seriously.
Yeah, we would do that. I was just happy that we got it on the calendar at all before Halloween, because usually it's like the day before Halloween we're like, oh, we forgot to carve pumpkins. Let's do that.
Rita says, is that related to underwater basket weaving?
Right,
yes, it might
right,
be.
Rita? That's what I heard too.
Okay, well, anything else that you want to talk about? This weekend, I went with my son and a bunch of his friends and their youth group. We went to our property in Mount Pleasant, Utah. Not Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, although the GPS tried to take me there and it says it's going to take 4 days to drive there.
That will take
anyway,
a while.
Well, it was a day and a half if I didn't stop. But I brought along some bacon. I brought a whole pound of bacon just for me.
Yeah.
They mostly ate, and some sausage and some eggs. They mostly filled up on pancakes, but I did do a good job cooking for them. And there was no bacon left and 3 sausages left. And it was a lot of fun.
Nice. And I was going to come with you, but instead I stayed home because I had a birthday party.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to go downstairs and grab the
footage.
The dash cam footage.
Yeah, because I wanted to see the leaves. I really want to see the leaves. Thankfully, Mary came so that we could go on a hike. So I got to see some leaves this winter. I mean, I keep seeing them. See, they're right there. There's red leaves right there.
Yep.
But it's not the same unless you're in the mountains.
All right. John says, do you cut images into the pumpkins? They're actually cut through and put in a candle.
A candle.
I like to paint them, or I like to live vicariously through my children.
I like to just give them the stuff.
Yeah.
And then they say, can you help me with this? And I'm like, fine.
Yeah.
I'll
Do
take the
not
seeds out.
try to use a Dremel to carve a pumpkin.
It makes a mess.
It makes a terrible mess. Yeah, you want a serrated knife. Okay, Annabelle says I'm eating a ton of waffles, give or take. Okay.
Nice.
All right, well we're gonna take off. Everybody,
Yeah.
you have a fantastic day. We will be doing our longer live stream tomorrow, although we've got some stuff going on, so it might be
A little late.
like 15 minutes late. We'll have
Yeah.
to find out exactly.
Yeah, we actually were supposed to have a speaker. We didn't announce
A guest.
a guest. And I think I'm going to contact
Defer it?
her and see if we can change it so that we don't have to be late
Okay.
on a day that day.
Yeah, because we have
It'd be
a
stressful.
orchestra.
concert.
Yep. Don says, my daughter was leader of a youth retreat this week. She and her
Aw.
fiance came home looking like they were run over by a truck.
Wow.
See, and then I brought home our trailer and I winterized it. And every time I winterize a trailer, I get a giant blast of water right to my chest.
Yeah, why do you
Every
need to
time.
squirt yourself in the chest?
I did so good. I actually took the cathode out of the water heater this time.
So it wouldn't
So when I pressurized it, it wouldn't be a problem. And then the outdoor kitchen, I turned on the water and the water was coming out and then it got to the air and it went anyway.
Because in Utah, you have to winterize things
Yep.
or the water will freeze outside
Yeah,
and
and it'll
ruin
break
it.
your pipes.
So you have to winterize your sprinklers also.
Blaine says here leaves go from yellow, green to brown in about 20 minutes.
Man, that's sad.
Let's see, Radical Geek says, by all, thanks for hosting. Liz says, have a fantastic day. Emmy says, have a good day, everyone. And well, we're going to take off. You guys have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.